Please welcome to the show, Medekine. Medekine.
What's cooking?
What's up? What's going on? How are you? Where are you coming to us from?
The southwest UK, just like most modern new metal bands.
Yes. So what's your favorite UK?
The hotspot.
Who?
It's a hotspot.
What's
here,
your favorite UK
apparently.
new metal band of all time?
Of all time? Oh sheesh. I should have come prepared for this question.
Number One Son. That snare tone.
They have. I'll go with them because they have the best snare tone.
This is incredible. I did not think you would botch this first question so bad. I mean, I thought you were a new metal scholar, such as myself.
I'm kind of biased against my own country. Like, listen to new metal from your own country.
Like a true
kinda,
Brit. Like a true Brit.
Yeah. Like I can hear the accent coming through. Like.
Medekine, the new album Baggy Pants Music. Just got my hands on it a couple days ago. It's really good. I mean, it's really something special. When I messaged you about what I really believe this to be, I think this is nu metal's first bedroom pop album. And when I told you that it reminded me of the Postal Service, had you ever heard the Postal Service before?
No.
Did you expect him to sound like that?
No, I think my singing voice is maybe a little bit nice.
Well, it sounds like an album that was made on like a laptop in a bedroom, and I really love it for that. It's just really charming in that way. And if I had to guess, I would say your biggest influence on the album is Gundog.
I don't think I had heard of Gundog when I started the album.
Come on though, I'm not wrong.
I'm trying to think. Well, actually, the opening. Okay, actually, the only direct musical reference to the Gundog is the opening track.
Yeah. Come on, it's all. Anyway.
It's a big ripoff.
I'm swinging and missing. So who were your big influences with this?
Big ones. Well, I've been kind of working on the album over 5 years. It's like it's kind of it's been song scraps that have been put into Damage Control and kind of smoothed into an album. So I think it's starting off like Playmo and Enhancer.
Yeah.
From La Fontaine were big influences on one certain track. I'm sure people can figure it out. Trust Company is probably a massive influence. Sugar Ray.
So when I first messaged you to say I love the album, you were like, I didn't think you were gonna like some of the more Sugar Ray tracks. Is Round the Block a Sugar Ray track?
No, but it that's the band I use to just describe. That's more of like that song originally started off being inspired by Avril Lavigne, actually.
Really?
Some Jack Johnson in there.
You know, it's really cool how you listen when you put the album on. You hear Lament of Innocence, you squirm. It's like, so he's going for this like really, like he's really checking off all of the right nu metal boxes. But then you do take breaks into some poppier territory, like with Round the Block, which I like so much. It's more of just like a straightforward pop song, more of like a love song. And
thank you.
How did you like? It's sequenced really well. It's very easy to listen to, from start to finish. Now, when I say things like it's like a bedroom pop nu metal album, does that resonate with you at all, or are you like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It does. I'm kind of upset that you figured out that my snare drum was a sample.
Yeah, but
I mean, the hits are very consistent.
You know what though? Well, first of all, I feel like I can see your electric drum set.
I didn't play it on the album.
No, it's all programmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is really what I love about it. It sounds like it was made by somebody that loves nu metal so much, and in another lifetime would have been in a nu metal band, signed to a major label and like on Ozfest, but now has to just kind of like make a tribute album to that person that you can't be, because those days are like gone. But it's not. I mean, you have a track on there like Lament of Innocence, but it's not necessarily a nostalgic album to me. It feels very like grounded and present. You did take a trip to Japan recently, right?
Yeah, I mean exactly 1 year ago. That was now.
Did that inspire a lot of this? Because there is some like anime theme type beats on here, and I mean that is
I
in the
think.
most complimentary way I can.
Uh, I mean, I think I was really into Japanese anime before I went to Japan. I think that was one of the reasons I wanted to go. I wanted to go like CD hunting and all that. Concrete Walls, that started off being written by someone else, and I kind of morphed it into a song about wanting to go to Japan, basically.
Like breaking out of these concrete walls, like how much you wanted to get out of the
Uh,
UK.
I think it was more like I was picturing myself like going past all the tower blocks and stuff on the bullet train and shit like that.
Yeah. So have you ever performed any of these songs with a band?
No, no, that's I want to try and work on that.
How did you
Uh,
like put the tracks together? Are you playing everything?
I'm playing. I'd say like 95% is like me patching like guitar stuff together. My cousin Daniel actually played the guitar on Round the Block, which I don't know if people notice. The guitar playing is a lot nicer on that track. Like he's a proper like jazz guy. So
Yeah, it's a very pretty song.
that one we actually jammed out in like live, like in a actual studio. Like we came up with the idea. So that's probably the only like natural track I'd say.
Um so the first single off this was Squirm.
Mm.
And was that your first like song that you released?
First one I released, yeah, not the first one I started writing. And I wasn't too confident with vocals, hence why Pi Gambar is just all over the track there. I was
He's
like,
doing
I
the
can't.
rapping.
Yeah, I was at that time I was like, I can't rap. Like, I have no rap tone
I was
delivery.
really, I mean, remember the first time I heard it, I was really, really blown away by how big the chorus is. Like, it really lands with the impact of something like Downfall by Trust Company, of like, like, oh, this is a chorus. Like, it's really big, it has harmonies, melody, everything. You do strike me, though, as somebody that's like, new metal for you kind of begins with Hybrid Theory. I mean,
Yeah,
if there's one thing this album does sound like, it sounds like a world in which Hybrid Theory invented new metal. Like there isn't too much Korn or Limp Bizkit influence on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a huge melody guy. That's what, when I hear a track, that's what keeps me coming back to it again and again. Where if it's, I love heavy stuff, but it doesn't always keep me coming back. So, yeah, I mean, Hybrid Theory, it's just got the whole atmosphere, right? It's got it takes you into its own little world. So I
Yeah.
wanted to just, I mean, that, and I also wanted to just make a point by adding in as many corny electronic Y2K sounds and drum loops as I could squeeze into.
I love
I
that.
listen to, yeah, when I listen to a track, I'm like, this isn't corny enough.
It's like,
This sounds like it could come out in 2010. I need to add more sounds to it.
yes, my man.
Add some like beeping and shit.
I love that you introduce samples on Mirror Match and then bring those samples again in like a different context for Round the Block. That's
Yeah.
good sequencing right there.
Yeah, I think every sample I find gets used on 2 tracks.
So, if something else I was thinking about, because the Linkin Park comparisons are pretty obvious, but you know what it sounds more like to me is it sounds like Zero. It sounds like the songs Mike Shinoda made before Hybrid Theory, when he was working with like a very limited amount of tools, had a very limited amount of tools at his disposal.
That would make sense. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I deliberately just said to myself, like, I've got this like software from 10 years ago and all these samples that came with it. I'm just gonna use my limitations to make a unique sound, I guess.
And it is a unique sound. It's like I said, this is the first new metal bedroom pop album. It's the first
Yeah.
of its kind, and that's something that I think is really significant. It's just a very lovable album because it's like what's the most complicated guitar solo you can play?
Ooh. I mean, I could probably play 2, with 2 fingers at one time on the guitar,
Right. So it's like, but you're not working against those limitations. It's not like you're trying to write crazy guitar solos and stuff, you're working with them. So it's like the drums do sound like triggers. The drums do sound like, like MIDI triggers, but there's like a certain charm to it, because so you hear about me say this all the time, right? Like, I hate MIDI drums.
Yeah.
Your drums, they don't try to be something that they're not. Because the MIDI drums that I hate are the ones that are trying to sound like real, like big drum kits, like the big drum kit style. Whereas yours is very, like the snare kind of sounds like slamming a laptop close, or like breaking it on the desk or something. It sounds like the environment that you wrote the songs in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the snare kind of came together crazy. It's like two different velocities of the same sample layered together, and if you listen to it on speakers in the wrong position, it will like pierce your eardrums at like 500 hertz. But it does exactly what I want a nu metal snare to do, where if you played it in isolation, I'd know it came from your album. If I just heard the snare, I'd be like, I know where that's from. And I think I think that's all I want out of nu metal bands, is to like create your own snare. I just really want to know the snare tone. Like, the song Porn by Playmo? Of course.
That snare sound at the beginning.
Watch more porn.
Wow, like that snare sound, that's like the craziest snare tone.
It's like a metal mix on that album. It's like scooped, it's like tinny. Yeah.
I have sampled. When I used to make music, I did sample that for a song.
You sampled it.
It's extremely sampleable. So, but what do you? How does it like? How do you feel like having me, pinpoint these limitations, let's say, as being highlights of the album? Like, what makes the album special?
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. I think, I used to make like gent. And I remember what I would hear in 2014 or whatever. You'd hear again like a bedroom gent album. The snare would be, you could tell it was programmed drums, but it was kind of done in like a charming way. So I guess it's kind of a similar scenario here. I'm hoping to get the next EP sounding a little bit more natural.
I like this. I really like. You want to try some live drums out?
I'm already halfway through it, so probably not for this one.
But it's already halfway through it, folks.
But I'm just going to take a different approach with the mix a little bit more wide, a bit more like open, I guess.
I'm gonna buy your album right now.
Oh, thank you so
much. I
much.
Buy it, and I think you can leave a review. Cause I'm on Bandcamp, and I remember when I did have a music project, people that left reviews, that meant so much to me. So let me do this live on air. I'm live on air buying Medekine's album, Baggy Pants Music.
Witnessing history. Sonny Kiss bought the album. That's insane to me.
We're witnessing history right here, folks. What are some other Japanese nu metal bands that you would take inspiration from?
Take inspiration from it. I need to go through track by track to remember where I got each idea from a piece together. So we said Gundog. I'm drawing a blank here. Let me bring the album up.
Mad Capsule Markets?
No, not directly.
Yeah, that wouldn't have fit. I didn't think that would fit either, because they were more wild and untamed. Gundog was the one for me where it was big time, yes, which is great, by the way. I love that. I love that the first track is a reference, because that first song off Humanity by Gundog, that song is so good.
I love that. I love an interlude. That
song is so awesome. That's an intro, and I love a good intro. It really sets the tone for the rest of the album, and I also think it sounds like the opening music to a Square Enix survival horror game.
Yes.
I'm right.
In fact, 2NDS is inspired by Seo Teji's 7th issue. Yeah, there's so many interludes on the album, just dark electronic sounds and stuff. And again, it's kind of Silent Hill-ish.
So I haven't. So looking at the track list here, there's songs that are nu metal songs for sure, and then there are other songs where it's more pop with nu metal influence, like Concrete Walls, and we talked about Round the Block. How did you come up with that idea of kind of shifting between these styles?
Yeah, like you say, I think maybe not one band in particular, but a lot of Japanese bands, they will be all over the place. They'll have like an R&B track, an acoustic track, a drum and bass track, and then a new metal track. And I think I also just wanted to force people to get into that mentality of like, there's more 2000s, untapped 2000s style music that is. It doesn't have to be heavy. Like I love Sugar Ray. I want to get people. I want to bring. I don't know what we need to come up with a name for the genre of like Sugar Ray, Smash Mouth. Like what is that genre?
Bowling shirt music.
Bowling shirt music. I
Bowling
say
shirt
I
music.
have a bowling shirt. That makes sense.
You're like, oh shit, that's gonna be your second album, isn't it? Bowling shirt music. You
It
should
is
do
now.
that. You should just go like that. You should just go album by album and do that.
I was gonna call it PS2 music actually.
PS2 music. Oh man, that's
Yeah, is that copyright?
that also. Oh, is that what? Well, I mean that would have worked really well as a title too.
That's the vibe of the next EP.
That's the vibe for the next EP.
It's like a bit more up tempo.
It's just, I mean, I really like this album. It's so listenable in a way where even other like modern new metal albums that I like, they don't have the same sense of sequencing and pacing to it where I can sit down and listen to the entire thing front to back. And there's just a lot of passion in it. I can tell you're really excited to like do the new metal cliches, right? Like you have, I think it's Ryu that opens with the guitar riff, and then there's a break where you go like "fuck," and then it drops into the big riff. Is that the one?
Yeah.
I love that. I love it when new metal bands do that.
Well, that.
Yeah.
I
That's
got
a
that
Soteji. You got that from Feel the Soul.
No. I got that from Severance.
Severance?
Yeah, you know the video. It starts off with like kind of dissonant clean riff, and then he just goes, and then it goes.
Wait,
yeah.
which Severance song?
And it's one of the two ones they performed live, right?
I know. We gotta watch it. We gotta watch
This
it.
is their new song, Threads, or whatever.
Hold on. We're gonna watch that together because it's so fucking funny.
I even added like reverb, like to the mic to make it sound like live, and that one.
Is the band called Severance? It's called Severance, right?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you.
And that's where I got
There
some of
you
my
go.
new metal moves from the new metal video as well.
Hold on.
Clip.
Oh yeah, they do some premium new metal dancing.
the wood chopping.
In this clip, we have to watch this together.
I went through a phase of watching this video every day for about a month.
Performing their original song Threads. San Diego, give it up for Severance.
This is so peak. I can't believe I'm at a place in my life where I unironically think this is cool as fuck.
I mean, I like Papa Roach a bit better.
There it is. Wait.
Look at it.
I can't believe we ever didn't think this was cool. I can't believe this was ever lame. This shit rocks.
I have to go back to sleep soon, but you're getting me too hyped up with this video. I'm not gonna be able to sleep all night now.
If a new band sent me this song tomorrow, I would be losing my mind. I would be like jumping out of the fucking window. This emote is hard. They should put new metal dancing in Fortnite. Dude.
I'm getting chills.
Amazing.
What's up, Big South?
Amazing.
Give it up. Give it up. Thank
Listen.
you very much, your Severance.
A minute 30. I mean, come on. So that's where you got that.
Chat,
That's awesome.
Chat, go crazy. Chat.
And you know what's amazing is like I was telling Empty Shell Casing this last time they were on the show, and it's like
Legends.
when you're like what?
And showcasing legends.
Legends. When you rip off ideas from these like small new metal bands, it feels like you're coming up with something brand new. Because nobody except maybe me would be like, "Oh, we got this from Severance. Oh, he took this idea from Severance."
Yeah. I want to quote Dino Cazares from Fear Factory when he said he listened to One by Metallica and he was like, "I'm going to make a whole genre out of this."
Really?
Because it hasn't been
Just
used enough.
the
Yeah, he was like, you can't just put this in one song. So when I find like an obscure new metal band or like a one that's not on streaming, I'm like, I have to. This part is so good, I have to reuse it so that people can hear it. It's not me going, oh, I want to steal it. It's like,
yeah.
this part is too good to like not be on streaming, so I'm gonna make my own song with it.
Like I posted this on TikTok recently. I was like, I need you guys to stop ripping off Deftones and start ripping off Seven Dust. Like, just rip them off. I don't care. Just make it so obvious. It's fine.
My boy Luis will do that.
Really? Oh, speaking of which, you have some cool collaborators here on the record. Tell me about Go to Takahashi.
So Go, let me mute the stream. So I'm sure he won't mind me telling his little story. So he was best friends with Kay from Gundog.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he joined a new metal band with the guitarist from Gundog after they broke up. And the drummer from...
And what's the name of that band?
The name of the band is First Name. Melamano uploaded a full live performance of them on YouTube.
Yo, big shout out to Melamano. That's another legend right there. The archive of new metal albums that he's got on his YouTube channel is unbelievable. Mine's on there. Mine is on there.
Yours is.
It's the only way to stream it
special. Now. The Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there's like a whole big story. Like there's like some like band drama and stuff. Drummer from it's like a new metal supergroup. Drummer from Drugstore Cowboy, which is another great new metal band from Japan. Who apparently wasn't very nice. And then, yeah, I just randomly came across his Instagram account. I didn't know he was in that band or anything, but he started talking to me, and I was like, oh shit. So we've done a couple of songs together, some J-pop together as well.
There's a J-pop project coming.
There's one song already.
I mean, there are songs on the album that I could see as being like J-pop.
His friend has a project called Kimager Goodmans, and I mixed the first track they did, and I feature on the second track, which is coming out on Friday.
Oh, make sure
it's like 90s, very cheesy 90s J-pop.
You know who I didn't know about until you posted them was Silly Fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. Barely new metal, but
I DJ'd at a Thai restaurant the other week, and I brought up to the bartender of the band Silly Fools, and she's like, "Oh, I love Silly Fools," and she had no idea they were new metal.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you put them in the set.
I did. I don't know.
You did. That's sick.
Yeah. I didn't get it. I should have rushed over after and been like, "What'd you think?" But yeah, I don't know why. Like that first Silly Fools album, what's it called?
Oh, the first one. I didn't really listen to the first one.
That's the new metal one.
Yeah, but it's like heavy new metal. I like the melody.
Ah, that's right. We talked about this. So, what are your ambitions with this album? World tour, fame and fortune?
Honestly, I'm just thinking about the next EP now. But
no, you can't move on from this yet.
I mean, okay. Well, I'm gonna be spamming out content obviously for a while. I've got lots of content ideas, but yeah, I think after the next EP, that's when I want to look at trying to get live stuff together, maybe.
And how have you found like the reception to this album so far? Positive?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Like I get all these people on their stories saying it's a 10 out of 10. I'm like, I'm not sure about that, but I will take it.
Well, I mean, it is like a 10 out of 10 because your album, it's trying to be exactly what it is. You know what I mean? You're not
it's
like
deliberate.
Right. You know what the album is supposed to be, and it succeeds at that 100%. It's not. You're not like reaching beyond your grasp, I suppose. You're kind of like, there's a real confidence to it of like, I know how to make these songs.
Yeah, I think I also wanted to put my own personality into it, but without. I didn't want to make it too overblown. Like, you know, I'm not this like huge I'm like some cocky like Fred Durst type character. I'm gonna make it cheesy in my own sort of nerd way, kind of thing. Like where it kind of makes sense. And
You know
doesn't feel
what?
like
That
fake.
is true. This is like the album for new metal nerds. This is like, oh man,
Yeah.
if you're a new metal obsessive, this is the fucking album for you, because it really hits all the right notes.
Yeah, I want it to be like a little bit, bombastic in your face. Like I want to, we have to bring that attitude back, like from, just be cocky again. Like we need this like cockiness, but I'm doing that in my own way because I'm just not
Confidence. You're doing
natural. I'm not
confidence.
naturally like that. So
So you got a Taproot cover on here.
yeah, Stephen Richards followed me when I put it on my story. That was awesome.
Oh, no kidding. You covered Like. I'm sure he was really excited that you picked that song. I'm sure he was like, whoa, that has never been covered before, ever, by anyone.
He hasn't messaged me about it or anything. Maybe he hated the DJ scratching or something.
I wonder if I still have his email around here.
I was like, I'm gonna make like corny. Sorry, Stephen.
I don't think you can make it more corny than it is. What influenced your decision to cover that one?
I think one day I just listened to the song. I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess around, try and cover it, and then I recorded it. I think the version I sent to you a while ago was I eventually realized the mix was terrible, so I re-recorded a bunch of stuff.
It does sound a lot more polished than when I heard it.
Yeah, because you were looking for your Christmas album.
Next,
We'll do another one. We'll do another one
next time
We'll
when
do
I get
something
around to
else.
that next one. It's an interesting choice because it is like the more mellow ballad. We got a cat on the stream. Everyone drop a rainbow emoji. Look at the rainbow. Look at the cat emojis in chat right now.
Drop it.
Rainbow emojis in chat right now for the cat. Look at the cat, y'all. It is because it's more of like an introverted and quieter song.
I caught that reference.
Yeah. So you just felt like this is the song that would suit the atmosphere, the energy.
I hadn't really thought about it. I just started recording a cover, and the thing I did have to think about was the pacing of the album. Like, oh shoot, I can't have too many soft songs in here. Like the new metal fans are gonna hate this. Like, so that interlude kind of bridges the gap between two soft songs. I was like, it's got a heavy riff, kind of lo-fi in the background. Is that gonna stop people getting bored? I don't know.
It's a great headphones album. It's like the album to listen to when you're walking around in the rain.
Oh, sweet.
It's a great album.
I need to try that.
It's a great album for if you're like riding the train and you're looking out the window and you're thinking about life. This is the album.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole vision in my head for that Concrete Walls track. That's like, I always have like an image in my head for a song, like a visual accompaniment.
I like the drum programming on that track a lot because I could see if you had used like your normal kit, it would be a more straightforward, like heavy new metal song. But you went with this drum and bass swirl that keeps it more of like a dreamy atmosphere.
Yeah.
What was some of the what were the ideas behind that?
I must have listened.
If you could pick any anime for an AMV to have an AMV edited for it, what would you pick?
Oh, well, I made one right for Wash Away. Infinite Rivius. If I picked another one, let's go with something silly like Golden Boy or something, or Teacher Onizuka.
Really? Well, okay,
Something.
that one I can see. Golden Boy, not so much. It's a little raunchy.
A little bit, actually. Let's keep it PG.
What about can we get a physical release of this? You should make okay. Listen,
Hit me.
I'm about to tell you what you're gonna do. What we're gonna do with this album. We're gonna collaborate on this. We're gonna do this. You should make a CD of the album, and what you can do is you can buy a pair of baggy pants, and it comes in the pocket of the pants. Like you get the pair of pants and the album, dude. We have to do this. We've got to do this. That would be so peak. Like the CD's in the pocket of the baggy pants. I am fucking cooking with gas.
Are they going to come in different sizes?
Yeah. Well, you can order
different waist sizes?
Yeah, dude. We got to do this. We can even go, we can even go a step further. We could put a Discman in there and the CD's in the Discman. Come on.
I saw that Kerrang post recently.
How do we do this? I mean, it would be great to know how to make like a pair of like custom baggy pants, you know, with some branding on it. Or you could just maybe buy a bunch in bulk. We got to do this. Dude, this would be so fucking cool.
We'll get you Thoria Project on the case.
You think I'm joking, don't you?
No.
Come on.
But I'm kind of lazy. I'll leave it in your capable hands and you can have the
Really?
You can have the profits. Just give me like 2%. No. I shouldn't have said that on stream as evidence.
I might have to cook. I might have to cook on this. I might have to cook.
That's a great idea.
So, dude, I want to do that so bad. So, do you, beyond that though, like what other ambitions do you have for this? It would be nice to have like a music video budget for a change.
For this, yeah. I think, I'm gonna. This will probably the wash away video will probably be the last one. Unless I do maybe some like short form videos like for familiar faces or something.
No, you got to make like a documentary something, like an on the road documentary or something. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
You got to think bigger, man. You are the new metal scholar. You know what's supposed to happen now with the post release.
Filmed on a Nintendo DS.
Yeah, we need a fan club. We need Medekine Underground.
The next EP I wanted to get a professionally done video.
Please.
Because if I'm stepping up if the production's a little better, it makes sense to just step up the video as well.
And you keep talking about this EP like it's coming soon. Is it coming soon?
I'm aiming for early. Let's say. Well, I at least want to get a single out from it within like Q1 next year. Q1, Q2.
I'm really excited for that. Leak it to me ASAP. So here's a question I have for you. Who do you think knows more about new metal, me or you?
I think it's probably 50-50. Depends what.
Good answer.
Good
answer. I see New Metal Mayhem in the comments.
Diplomatic.
I see New Metal Mayhem in the comments. I want someone to drop some trivia questions on us right now. I want someone to drop some New Metal trivia questions for us right now. And let's see who can get to the answer first.
I want to say international, maybe me, and like US.
Drop the questions. Come on, drop the questions. I'm gonna see if I can think of one too. Start with an easy one. What was the name of Linkin Park's original lead singer?
Mark Wakefield.
And what was his career after Linkin Park?
Record label executive or something, right? Promotional band manager.
A&R at Velvet Hammer. And he signed Taproot.
A&R. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that he signed Taproot.
Thoughts on Big Ass?
He stole them from Fred Durst. What a jerk.
Thai new metal band, Big Ass. That's true,
Big
by the way.
Ass is sick.
That's a real band name. That's a real band name. Is Big Ass.
Okay. Can we do a top 5 new metal band names of all time, please?
New metal band names of all time. Well, first of all, I've got to. First of all, we got Dest in the chat. Dest, the creator, the publisher, the mastermind behind What's New. Let's just give our props to Dest one time. For the one time, you were in our second issue. Which issue were you in?
Fourth.
The 4th issue. Oh man, you keep on this trajectory, man. That covers, it's in your grasp.
I want the cover, baby.
But yeah, big shout out to Dest. Dest wants to know if you know 22 Even.
Yes, I have listened to 22 Even. They're in the magazine, the newest release, right?
Mm-hmm. I need to check them out again.
Luis is a huge fan of them. I sent the post to him that Dest had like interviewed them, and he was like, "Oh shit!" Like he couldn't get a hold of them or anything like that. I want to give a shout out to Gladys Patches 1 second, just because they just sent me a signed CD for free with a bunch of stickers.
Nice. Okay, we were gonna do top 10 new metal band names of all time.
I'm ready. I think about this every night.
Okay, what do you got? Pay Money to My Pain. Speaking of Gundog, yes, there is a band. The lead singer of the band Gundog formed this band afterwards, and the name of that band was Pay Money to My Pain, which is, what a name. What a band name.
It's good. It's a bit too cool.
It's a bit too, I don't know if I can say it's good. Rest in peace to the guy, by the way. But Pay Money to My Pain is a fucking insane
singer.
New metal band name, especially when you think you could rename any new metal band Pay Money to My Pain, and it would make perfect sense as well.
That band is like pure emotion.
I'll check them out. What's a new metal band name? What's one of your top new metal band names?
Hoobastank, number 1.
I mean, fucking hell, right?
Why do people keep saying it's a bad name?
Because I'll tell you why. Because on their first song of the first album they ever made is an announcer going, Hoobastank. That's the name of the band, folks.
Get over it.
Get over it. So it's incredible that it's like even they, from the jump, were like, I don't know about this band name, but Hoobastank truly is an incredible one. Dreadlock Pussy. Yes.
That's a good one. That's got to be top 10, actually.
I'm not sure if I can post them to Instagram. I'm like too shook to post them to
Leland
Instagram.
with the reminder.
Yeah, that's an incredible one. It's Dreadlock Pussy. That is a real band name.
Dutch.
I wish it wasn't.
I feel a bit sick now, actually.
Super Heist.
That's good. That's good. I mean, Big Ass was in there, but we've been over that one. So, shoot, what's next on my list? You do another one. I'm thinking.
Okay, let me think for a second.
Strangers with Candy.
Strangers with Candy. Yes, they should have kept that too.
Yeah, you remember the Creed was originally called Naked Toddler.
Yes. Speaking
that
of,
is so new metal.
Oh my god.
In the worst way.
Oh my god, what was Finger Eleven's original name?
I don't know.
There's some Rainbow Butt Monkeys. Rainbow Butt Monkeys.
Crossfade, Sugar Daddy Superstar.
Is that the name of a song?
No,
that's what Crossfade's original band name was? You would have got me on
Yeah.
that. I never would have known that. And yes, Finger 11 had a worse name. Strangers with Candy, though, became Lifer. And my theory is that I think Lifer would have had a bigger career if Hollywood, I believe they're on Hollywood, had put out Breathless as a single instead of Boring.
I thought you were going to say if they kept the name.
It is it might be a better name. It's certainly easier to look up, but I think that if Breathless had been a single and not Boring, they would.
I love Breathless. That song's awesome.
But Boring though is like the song to show people if you want to make sure they never like new metal.
Well, do you recognize the turntable sample from Boring from anywhere?
Ha! Yeah, everywhere. That's like one of the most recognizable turntable scratch samples of all time.
Is it on one of my songs?
I hope so. I'll have to revisit.
By the
way, here's another good one from New Metal Mayhem. Ultra Spank. Or Dest actually had said this. Ultra Spank.
That's good.
That is not. No, it's not. I mean, it's funny. Not a great band name. Anyway, band names aside, when I saw Snot for the first time, I literally laughed at the name and album cover combo, and then found out they have a song called My Balls True. But Snot works with that band very well. That is definitely a band that would be called Snot, like for sure. Anyway, so what are some other like underground new metal albums though that are in your consistent rotation?
Consistent rotation.
Oh, didn't you put me onto Crackjaw? That was I think you know what
I think
that was New Metal Mayhem here in chat that put me on a Crackjaw. I've been jamming that album. What about you though? What about you?
Let me just go to my playlist. I'm going to draw a blank. Underground stuff. Oh, I mean, it's going to be foreign stuff. I mean, yeah, So Teji, I'm huge. He's probably in my top 3.
I really only listen to
not really underground in Korea, but
I really only listen to Ultramania, and I need to check out more of their
Seventh
stuff.
Issue is like. See, as I said, like I'm a melody guy, so that's.
I've only heard one song off Seventh Issue, and if it sounds the way I remember it sounding, I totally understand why that would be a big influence on you.
Yeah, like they've still got the 7-string guitars, and all that business.
Would you say that Blind Spot was a big influence for you?
No, actually, I haven't.
What?
They're cool. I haven't properly like dived into their catalog really.
That's crazy. Blind Spot. Wow, I thought Blind Spot would have been a big one for you because that's everything that you love. It's all melody based. It's got hip hop. It's got turntables.
I should listen to them more. You're right.
Miss. Do we have any other questions? Do we have any other questions for Medekine in the Yat room? I would like to get some of those questions in before we wind this one on down. Medekine, you playing any video games right now that you wanna talk about?
Yeah, I'm mainly playing fighting games right now. Like, I'm really bad.
I'm worse,
But
I promise.
But like Tekken, DOA, King of Fighters. I've been playing. I've just finished Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster. PlayStation 1 JRPG classic.
Speaking of PlayStation 2 music, what is your favorite PlayStation 2 game?
Ooh. This is embarrassing. I'd probably have to say Final Fantasy X, but I've actually never finished it.
I don't think anyone finishes those games.
It's too hard.
I don't think anyone finishes the Final Fantasy games. If the Final Fantasy game came in multiple discs, your ass is not finishing that fucking game. Wait, do they all come in like multiple discs?
Not on PS2. PS1 they did, right?
You're not finishing any of those. You're not finishing those.
No, too hard.
I couldn't even
hard.
beat the remake.
Dynasty Warriors 3.
Never in my life have I beaten a Final Fantasy game. What was another one that you mentioned?
Dynasty Warriors 3. That's kind of one that I've just had since I
Say
was a
that
kid.
slower.
Dynasty
Dennis
Warriors
the Menace.
3.
Dennis the Menace 3.
Dennis the Menace 5.
Dynasty
Ultra Edition.
5. Super mega remastered, reloaded. Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Is that pronounced Dynasty in the UK?
All
right. Semantics. Keeping it pushing.
Yeah,
If you
keep
could
going.
tour with any new metal band, alive or dead, who would you want to tour with?
Present incarnation or like 2000s incarnation?
2000s incarnation.
Ooh, I mean Linkin Park. I mean actually present day Linkin Park.
Yeah, even
I love
present day,
Linkin Park.
even present day Link. I
They're wearing
don't
baggy pants again.
I don't like the new album that much. I thought it was just okay, but I do really respect Linkin Park for sticking with the new music and not just like doing the nostalgia shit, just doing the hits. Like Mike, you could tell Mike really cares a lot about that newest album, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Pygambar from Squirm, he has a song produced by Mike Shinoda, fun fact.
Excuse me?
Yep, he was on his live stream during COVID. He was producing random artists.
Are you serious?
That's how I heard of him, yeah.
No way. I have got to see this. That is amazing.
I feel like if he had added Mike as a listed feature on Spotify and stuff,
That would have been
maybe get more streams.
That would have been all I did. I would tell that would be all I ever talked about forever and ever. Pygambar. Oh yeah, it does say that on YouTube, produced by Mike Shinoda. So I cannot wait to check this out once I'm off here.
It's cool.
What other like tours would you have been? Would you have done? What do you think you would have been better on, Ozfest or Warped Tour?
I would have got booed at Ozfest, surely.
I think it's a little too. I think it's a little too gentle for Ozfest. Not a criticism. I think Warped Tour though, that might have been. I think Warped Tour would have been cool.
I would have been in the same boat as Crazy Town.
Who absolutely should have played Warped Tour. Although I shudder to imagine what their autograph signings would have been like.
I would love to collaborate with Brett Mazer. That'd be sick.
Does he even do music anymore?
Uh,
Hi, Bri Fox. We're talking about new metal.
producing definitely he does, but I want him rapping on some shit.
Would you say there's Crazy Town influence on this album?
Not directly, but
Because now that
I respect their vibe. I'm not cool enough to be
now that I'm
in Crazy
thinking about
Town.
it, at least half the album kind of sounds like the song "Drowning." And I swear to God, I mean that. I mean that as a compliment. I swear to you, I mean that as a compliment.
That's not one of my favorites of theirs, but it's a good song.
I didn't even know about the song "Butterfly" when I first heard about Crazy Town. To me, they were the Drowning band. Like that was the only song of theirs I had growing up.
I heard them on the radio in 2000. I thought they were African American.
You thought you heard? Wait, you heard them in 2000?
Yeah, man.
How old are you?
Same age as you.
We're both 33.
We're both old.
Why do I look so much older? Raise your eyebrows. Raise your eyebrows all the way up. Raise your eyebrows all the way up. Yo, that's like the ID card for 30-something. It's like you're real 30-something. Raise your eyebrows.
Show me your creases.
Show me those creases. Show me those
That
creases.
sounds wrong.
I think I'm also just getting lit incorrectly here. Let me artificially.
Yeah, I'm in 720p old webcams. So.
That's a good point. Is I should deliberately buy a shittier webcam. Des says we're having.
It would add to the 2000s vibe.
Des says we're having an unk off. Molotov the Punk. What popular artist would you like to produce a new metal album for? Ooh.
Like a current artist. Oh.
Pink Panthers.
Who's my favorite? I love Pink Panther.
I think you would produce a fucking amazing.
I believe she was born near me.
But now you know this, right? You know she sampled Linkin Park for one of her songs.
Yeah,
Of course. Man, you would do such a good new metal song with her.
She should be producing me, really.
No,
She's a better producer than me, surely. Although new metal wise, I could probably help out. Right?
I think that, wow.
She's awesome.
You know what? Listen, crazy shit happens all the time on the internet. I've got to figure out how to get Pink Panthers to your album. I think she would go insane.
I thought you were gonna say get her on your podcast.
Well, that would be cool too. But I think that Pink Panthers would be so into this album.
Yeah, I wonder if she's aware of like Mad Kelly or anything like that. I don't know.
You know, people are always like, Kirk, you don't stream enough anymore. Kirk, why don't you stream? But every time I stream, there's always someone in my chat that's like, I need that old man dead. And it's like, I think I know why I don't stream so much. I'm just kidding.
Guys, we're the same age as Fred Durst when he released Results May Vary or some shit.
Please don't put it that way. Please don't put it that way. Please don't put it that way.
It's a good album.
So it's truly over. Really, it's a good album.
It's an average album.
It's not. Anyway.
Moderately above that.
Anyway. Any last questions we got for Medekine? Do you have any last words for the audience before we go?
I just want to ask you, what Zebrahead songs have you listened to?
Great. Okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna grill you.
Check, which is a good song, and I've heard.
Yes.
But
He said ones are good.
I know I've heard more. I actually just recently heard His World from like the Sonic games because I played that.
That's the first one I heard.
I played that at a party of mine. And I was like, this is pretty good too.
It's good.
But no band capable of a song like Playmate of the Year is ever going to get an ounce of sympathy from me.
That's a great song.
Abominable song. One of the worst
lyrics
ever written. Ever. In music history.
I need to call you out on some hypocrisy here. You say, I love new metal, it sucks. That song.
Is pop punk.
Does it not? Fuck, okay.
Gotcha. One rap breakdown does not. No, I
They get serious. They get deep after that album, man. That's after that. Like, I think you'd like MFZB, Phoenix, maybe not so much.
Because they're like really big in Japan, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But to me, their first like 5 album run, like, I just don't understand why they're not bigger. Like,
you're telling me this band has 5 albums worth of good music?
Man, like, they're one of those bands that is just hook after hook after hook. Like, every song sounds like a hit, 2000s hit single, but they were just slightly too late.
I can tell you
with the rap thing.
I will tell you exactly why they're not big in America, and it's because whatever major signed them for Playmate of the Year was like, Blink-182 is huge. You know, kids love these fart jokes and these songs about being gross and stuff. We're going to shoot a music video for this song, Playmate of the Year, a song that is about I'm telling you, this is exactly what the song is about. A song that is about masturbating into a sock while looking at an issue of Playboy. That's what the song is about. And they're like, we're going to go all in. We're going to spend $150,000 on this video. We're going to give it the big promotional push. And so, like, the most amount of publicity that band ever got was for a song about jerking off into a sock. That's what the song's about.
That's what music is all about. Like, if you can't write a song about that, then...
And they couldn't. They couldn't. They couldn't. They could not.
They could not pull it off.
Oh, man.
I think Howard Benson produced that album and put loads of keyboard parts on every song. And the band was like, why are you putting organ here?
I completely believe that as being the truth. But for you, Medekine,
check out MFZB.
For you, Medekine, because I love you, I will go and I will check out
Thank you.
one other Zebrahead song.
I want to see a new metal moment, Zebrahead moment.
I'll try one more time for you.
You're shaking your head.
All right, well, I think that's about it here, but before we go, I just wanted to thank you so much for your contributions to like this genre that I love so much. And I wanted to thank you so much, not just for being like a scholar and an advocate of the genre, but now contributing to the genre and the culture with this incredible album. Baggy Pants Music is, I mean, you got it in right on the wire because it's absolutely going on my year-end list. It's really something special what you've made here, and congrats on that, and thank you again so much for everything.
Thank you. It's crazy to hear because that album, I was doing Damage Control the whole way through that album.
That's how you
make it sound okay.
That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you,
Medekine,
I really
I bet you anything we'll have you on the show again. So till next time.
That'd be great. Get me and Sonny on the podcast or something.
All right, Baggy Pants Music, y'all. It's in stores now.
Thanks for watching.